the fact of the matter is that when USC is great, right, and doing everything they need to do, the facilities are neither here nor there. I feel like. 'Cause just think of this. So in 2019, the top three quarterbacks out of California were Bryce Young, Mater Day, C.J. Stroud, Rancho Cucamonga, and DJ. I'm not sure how to say it. I always say DJ Ukulele. I'm not sure how you say his last name. But you guys know who I'm talking about. He went to St. John Bosco. And he so out of those three quarterbacks, obviously USC was not able to land any of them. Um, and basically what it came down to, I think, so like USC, like I said, you know, they're about to open this new facility. The facility is his last, let's say, the last 15 years since these other schools started. Like I said, the arms race of having these super decked out facilities. USC was far behind them. But of course, they have LA to their advantage. They have a great tradition, um, and then LA has it's like the best, most talent-rich places in the country for football. High school football are LA, Florida, California, Florida, Texas, and Georgia. And so USC there's so much talent here back in their backyard, and but they weren't able to land any of those three quarterbacks. Um, and the reason why though wasn't because of wasn't because the other schools had better facilities. Although of course, for sure, Ohio State and uh, Alabama and even Clemson do. It wasn't that, just that USC didn't have that they were coming off a couple. They had the first two Clay Helton years were good with Sam Darnold. The next two they were shoddy, nothing to be excited about, and so that's why they were lost out on those kids. But if USC was great, like how Clemson, Ohio State, and Alabama rate, how USC was great during the Pete Carroll years. I mean, I remember I was talking to Galvin one time about it, might have been on the podcast, and he was saying like, man, during the Pete Carroll days, USC didn't really so much offer you if you're from California. Is that they picked you. They didn't ask you if he said they didn't ask you if you were coming to USC. They told you were coming to USC. You know, and that's how it was. You got to be selected to come to USC. So that's what it comes down to. If USC is great, there's no kid in the state of California, especially if you get the closer you get to Los Angeles, there's no kid who's gonna get an offer from USC and choose to go play anywhere else. And it's always been like that. I wouldn't care if USC's football facilities had been in a cave, and the other program's football facilities in a palace, which a lot of these facilities basically are in their own way. Uh, those kids are going to stay at home and they're going to go to USC. So now the football facility, it'll help. Like if USC is mediocre, maybe they'll be able to keep some kids home who might have gone to other schools that are doing better.